Hello, welcome everybody. We are back with Danganronpa. Um, in the last episode, we set up the cameras in the library to see who would possibly be working with Monokuma. That's where we left off. That's where we're going to continue. Obviously. I hope you guys are all doing great. I've been having a good day so far. So it'll be fun. Head back up. So now we wait here. Find out who. Upon entering the classroom, a wave of anxiety suddenly overwhelmed me. My heart felt like it would beat out of my chest at any moment. Let's keep the door open a little so we can we can see anyone going to the basement. Yeah. Kaede, about the security sensor receiver. Could you hold on to it, please? I just feel like you'd be better suited for that than me. There's a power switch on it. Make sure you don't turn it, off by accident. No, you hold on to it, Shuichi. You're the one who came up with this plan, and I trust you. Also, Shuichi just said I'm better than you at something. Why do you always say things like that? What? I guess it's good that we have some time left because I wanted to talk to you about that. Talk to me. Probably none of my business, but I think you should be more confident. Hi, Fox. How's it going? I hope you're having a good day. Hope everything's going well. That's good. I'm glad you're doing good. Thank you for stopping by the stream. I'm doing pretty good. Things are going good so far. I'm excited to play some more Danganronpa, get farther into the story. This game is so dialogue heavy, we're not even a quarter of the way through. So I would really like to get going with this game, so that's why I'm starting earlier than I normally do. Yes, Mel, I'll go and I'll join VC with you, if you'd like. Let me... I'm in General VC on, what has happened so far. So, in the last episode, Shuichi, this is the detective guy, thought someone would be working with Monokuma, one of the students. FGC's Gen VC, Mel. So what's happened so far is Monokuma, Shuichi thinks Monokuma, is working with one of the students. So they set up cameras down in the library where they found that secret door. And they're gonna try and find out who is working with Monokuma. And that's where we left off on the last episode. No, really, I shouldn't be the ultimate detective. I'm not even a real detective. What do you mean? I didn't even really want to be a detective. My uncle runs a detective business. I would sometimes help out as an apprentice. It was usually
So he
just
basically is a
feeding
detective.
couples. I didn't even hear the sound of you jumping into the thing.
I am sneaky like that.
No, you're not. You're very loud. I was usually just cheating couples, background checks, but one day I came across a murder case, completely by chance. I solved it before the police did. They called me the boy detective. That's when I got scouted by the Ultimate Initiative, though I only solved one case. Even so, it's still amazing that you solved a murder case. Most people can't do that. I wonder. I wonder if... it was a really good thing I solved that case. The look on his face when we caught him, I could still see it even now. He stared at me like he hated me more than anything else in the world. Later I heard that he murdered the victim to get revenge for his family. The victim was abusive. They drove the culprit's relative to suicide. People told me the culprit was right to do what he did. The victim deserved it. But I led the police right to him. Of course he hated me. It's not like you took sides. You uncovered the truth. That's what detectives do, right? Yeah, I uncovered the truth, which makes it my fault, and I'm still suffering the consequences. Ever since that one stupid case, I've been so afraid of uncovering the truth. I'll never forget those eyes, the hatred, the way they stared into me. Anyway, that's why I have trouble looking people in the eye sometimes. That's why he wears that hat. I'm not a real detective, Kaidi. What kind of stupid detective is afraid of finding the truth? Right then, I noticed Shuichi's hands were trembling. I gently reached out and held his hand. Oh, isn't that nice? So how's it going, Mel?
It's going good. How's it going for you?
I'm doing pretty good. Day's going by slow. I really wanted to play more Danganronpa, so I decided to start the stream earlier than I normally do.
Heck yeah, I did.
I want...
Now it can be even longer.
I want to finally get some actual progress done in this game. All of it has just been so much dialogue. We're not even... We're like maybe halfway towards a quarter of the way.
It's still chapter 1.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if someone were to do like a let's play that was 30 minutes or so, it would take 100-something episodes.
Yeah, that's why live streaming this game is better.
Yeah.
It's a soothing song that calms your heart, like the moon's reflection on water. You notice, huh?
So
yeah.
Poetic.
I'm shaking too. But I'd be a mess if you weren't here. I wouldn't have been able to do anything. I would have been so lost. I'm glad you're here with me, Shuichi. With you by my side, I feel like I can stand up to anything.
Please don't tell me they're gonna have like insults or something. That's what it sounds like.
What?
This is what happens in movies.
You give me the courage I need to take on the mastermind. So please, be more confident. I believe in you, so you should definitely believe in yourself. Okay, I'll try. I don't know if I can, but I'll try.
I'm gonna eat food and watch you play this.
Okay, sounds good. That's a...
I'll
yep.
remind you to save every once in a while.
Thanks.
Don't remember to.
That's a promise. After letting go of his hand, I quickly changed the subject. Also, I think it would look way cooler if you didn't wear that hat. What are you talking about? What? I'm serious, here. Once we're out of here, I want you to show me what you look like without that hat, okay? Jeez, I just want to see everyone smile. I love seeing the expressions of people.
Coming off with that hat?
Please stop making me think about this. Oh, the police are outside my house. Bye. I can't think about this, Mel. These kids are teenagers. I'm 22. I can hear the police down the street coming for me. That's why I play piano.
I can tell you to imagine it. What?
You always say this kind of stuff.
Yeah, but I don't tell you to imagine it.
You sure saying a lot of shit. That's why we need to expose the mastermind and end this dumb killing game. So we can smile with everyone else. After a serious talk, we talked about this and that to kill some time. We did all we could and prepared for whatever happened next. I was nervous, of course, but all we could do was wait for the moment to arrive. As the time limit drew closer and closer, and then suddenly, the moment arrived. Oh, thank you for 34,000 messages all at once. What is that weird music? Is it coming from the monitor? Maybe it's a warning that we need you to start the killing. The time limit is almost up. They need to stop screwing with us. How much suffering do they want from us? Wait, Kaede. I hear people talking in the hallway. People talking? Focused my attention on the hallway. I could hear a group of boys and girls talking. I tried my best to listen while I peered through the gap of the classroom door. I saw 7 boys and girls head down to the stairs. So that was Rantaro, Magic Girl, Cult Girl.
That's everybody. There's 7 boys and girls. It's all of them.
Yeah. Seven continued to walk down the stairs. What's a big group like that planning to do? Rantaro was with them too. Didn't he say he would end this game? It's almost nighttime, right? If they're all headed down to the basement right now, could the mastermind be with them? Kaito, Ganta, Maki, Tenko, Angie, Himiko, and Rantaro. One of them is the mastermind. It's unusual for such a big group to all go to the basement. They're not planning on going to the library, are they? That would be bad. They'll scare off the mastermind from using the bookcase and ruin the plan. What? I'm going to check out the basement. I'll come with you. No, you stay and keep watch, Kaede. With that, Shuichi dashed out of the classroom. Why am I all alone now? Realizing I was all alone, all the fear and anxiety I was trying to hide rushed into me. Ah, jeez. I couldn't keep still, so I grabbed the broom from the corner of the classroom. I started cleaning for no reason at all. I had to move my body. The anxiety was getting to me. Shuichi, please come back already. I continued to distract myself while cleaning until Shuichi finally came back. Kaede, why are you sweeping? No reason. Anyway, what about the people down in the basement? Everything is okay. They all went to the game room. The game room? Why there? In 1 hour, everyone dies. There's only 1 hour until the time limit. Yeah, it's almost time. I'm sure that the mastermind will make their move soon. If Monokuma is going to show up when time runs out, the mastermind will go to the library. That it happened so suddenly. Oh, the thing's going off. Someone went in. My heart nearly leapt out of my chest as the receiver in Shuichi's hand suddenly went off. Shuichi, the receiver! Someone move the bookcase. Hurry, Kaede. Shuichi sprinted out of the classroom with the determination of a true ultimate detective. Wait for me. I dropped everything I was holding and ran after Shuichi. I could feel my heart beating faster and faster. I was so nervous my head felt like it was pounding with every heartbeat. Heidi, let's go inside. Yeah. Bracing myself to confront the mastermind, I balled my hands into fists without realizing it. It'll be fine. Everything will work out. I was still convincing myself when I caught up with Shuichi, who had his hand on the door. Huh? What are you guys doing here? Well, never mind. Your timing's perfect. You should join our strategy meeting. Kaede is definitely welcome to join. Strategy meeting? When the time limit hits, we're gonna fight Monokuma. We got a plan for that battle. We thought it'd be harder for Monokuma to get into the basement, so we're going to the game room. Hold on, both of you. Come with us. The mastermind is in the library. Huh? Mastermind? We'll explain later, but right now we need you to come with us. Might really be able to end this killing game. Are you serious? I don't really understand, but you just need me to Aikido throw whoever's inside, right? No, I'll do it. I'll be the one to take them down. This isn't a competition. I'm gonna open the door right now, okay? Here we go. With the unveiling of the mastermind so close at hand, all my anxiety had disappeared. I stepped inside the library. As I walked in, I noticed the moving bookcase at the end of the room was slowly closing, but there was no sign of the mastermind. The moving bookcase had closed on its own without any outside help. But where is the mastermind? We quickly walked towards the moving bookcase, and then, not too far from the moving bookcase, we saw... our first death. Is Rantaro. Rantaro Amami, who had yet to reveal his ultimate talent to the rest of us, lay dead on the ground. So we've got our first murder, guys. And our class trial. Oh, Rantaro. What in the world? What the hell is going on? Right after Tenko screamed, the front door of the library burst open, and 4 people who were in the game room rushed in. What happened? Ganta hear scream. Huh? What's wrong with him? Angie, he's dead. That's what's wrong with him. Mel, are you there?
Yes.
You've had like no reaction to the first death.
Oh, well, I didn't really care about the dude, so...
Yeah, he's dead, Maki. What? He's dead? Well, that's unfortunate. How can you be so calm? Shuichi examined Rantaro's body and placed his hand close to his mouth to check for breathing. We're too late. He shook his head. Too late, you mean dead? LOL. Fox, yeah. He's dead. My vision began to swirl, my legs wobbled beneath me, but out of sheer desperation I kept my mind working. Why was Rantaro here? And... the monitor is off. It was no longer displaying Monokuma anymore. Does that mean the mastermind is dead? Yeah, that has to be it. This means Rantaro was... That means the killing game has started, huh? What? Killing game? Then someone killed Rantaro. And... Wait, maybe not. What do you mean, maybe not? Maybe the killing game hasn't started. Maybe it just ended. Ended? What do you mean? The mastermind... Rantaro was the mastermind. What? The mastermind? I don't know how he died, but if Rantaro was in the library before the time limit ended, there's a high chance that the mastermind planned this, and if he's dead... What? A body has been discovered. Everyone please gather in the library. What a relief. The murder took place just before time ran out. Monokuma, but how? I gotta admit, I was a little nervous there, because the killing game hasn't started yet. Geez, you guys really know how to keep me in suspense. How? The mastermind controlling you is... Huh? By mastermind, do you mean the real mastermind who's controlling me? And you think it was Rantaro? Ah, what an imagination. Of course that's wrong. If the mastermind had died, the killing game would be over. But the victim was Rantaro Amami, the ultimate who cares. Nothing more or less. What are you talking about? Shuichi, what does he mean? What's going to happen? Monokuma is wrong, isn't he? Isn't Rantaro the mastermind? Yeah, we came here as soon as the sensor went off, right? No one else was in the library. Rantaro was the only one who could have moved the bookcase. Wouldn't that mean he was trying to use the hidden door, and that he was the mastermind? But if he was the mastermind, why is the killing game not over? Why? Why is he dead? It's no good. I don't know. Don't know. Shuichi. Ah, the pictures. We can check the pictures. I'm sure the cameras we set up in the library will give us a clue. At the moment, the library swung wide open. Oh, the Twitch thought is screaming. Wow, Mia just said I thought that was a pile of dirty rags. And that's your favorite character, right, Mel?
Yes.
I don't know why you love her so much.
I'm an intellectual.
Yeah, you mean, you're a very, cultured person, right?
Yes, very.
Yeah, okay. Not the way I'd put it, but... And he just has no reaction. How ironic. The guy who wanted to live ended up dead. The guy who wanted to die survived. So, can anybody explain the meaning of all this? Nah, an explanation isn't necessary. Thanks to the first blood perk, there won't be a class trial, so that'd just be a waste of time. With that said, if you're the black kid who killed Rantaro, raise your hand. The one who killed Rantaro? I knew it. A degenerate male killed Rantaro, didn't he? How you know boy do it? I just know, okay? Violent crimes are almost always committed by violent, disgusting men. That dumbass. How dare he go and get himself killed? Who the hell did it? I'll frickin' punch you into orbit. Don't get so angry. Send off your graduating classmate with warm farewells. Or send them off with hostility like a bunch of catty popular girls. What? That doesn't make any sense, doesn't it? That makes no sense. But if it's gonna disrupt the process, then we're gonna bust out the exiles. Ugh, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to look at a nasty dead body. Nothing beats crashing a funeral. It's way better than the wedding crashing. I also don't know why you like Mono Kid so much. Actually, no, you like Mono Fanny the best, right?
Yeah.
It's really uncomfortable looking at Mono Kid, so I'm gonna skip this.
His tongue. Do you finally see what I was talking about earlier?
Yeah, it's disgusting.
The first stream.
So whoever did this really gets to graduate, huh? Heck yeah, I'm a real stickler for the rules. I'm also tough on convenience store clerks. Then congratulations. Will the Blackened who's about to graduate please raise their hand? What? No one's raising their hand. Hey, did you hear me? All the Blackened has to do is graduate and speak up, you know. Huh? No one's stepping forward. What's going on? I see how it is. The Blackened has no need for the first blood perk. They would rather do a class trial. Excuse me? Very well then. I would give the Blackened what they want and hold a class trial. Wow. Now this is a spicy twist. What the heck's going on? Like we said before, we're gonna hold a class trial so you bastards can find Rontaro's killer. Get it? Right? And only the Blackened will be punished. But if you get it wrong... Simultaneous surgery, brain and knee, then brain surgery again. What? Everyone besides the Blackened will be punished. Everyone besides the Blackened. Everyone. This outcome is much worse. The culprit should have just stepped forward. But before we can hold the class trial, you gotta investigate first. If you don't investigate the murder, you won't be able to argue who did it, over who did it. They're saying we need to do the investigation ourselves, too. Of course, the investigation is what makes the killing game so good. You guys are gonna investigate this crime and uncover the truth. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. I will be right back. Alright, I'm super sorry. Sorry about that, guys. I'm really sorry. I had to go do some stuff. But I'm back. Thank you guys for waiting. Sorry if I seem in a little more of a shitty mood. It's just because I had to argue with my mom. But I'm back. So let's just have some fun and let's play some Danganronpa. Thank you, Fox. Let me switch over to the screen again. The Blacken's handiwork has made this more entertaining than I expected. Alright, the trial will begin soon, so please give the investigation your all. Alright, let's get going then. Wait, where do we start? Looking for the truth of Rantaro's death, right? If we can't figure out who the culprit is, then we'll be annihilated for sure. I don't want to be annihilated. The girl should be allowed to live at least. I'm just a cute normal girl who can use magic, you know? You're the last person who should be calling herself cute. Do not fret. Just imagine this as something out of a police drama. Or detective manga. Right, Shuichi? Right. I'm in trouble. I've never watched police dramas or read detective manga. Well, there's no need to think so hard. We only need to converse with the corpse. The corpse is not simply a dead person. That is just the assumption made by the living. Yes, by coming face to face with the corpse, you will learn a great many things. Why are you getting excited? You're not into dead bodies, are you? Uh-oh. I forgot to unmute myself in Gen VC. Sorry. I'm back.
Yeah, I was wondering why you were so quiet. I was like, man, he's been away for like 15 minutes.
Sorry. I'm in a little bit of a shitty mood now because of my mom. But you know, we're just gonna continue and play.
Alrighty.
But is it true? Is one of us really the culprit? The odds are 1 in 15. That shouldn't be hard to figure out. That's not the problem here. Who's the fucking culprit, huh? Is it you? Or maybe it's you. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who's the killer? Only Atua knows. You know can choose that way. Everyone's competing to see who's the most paranoid. Yeah, that's not boring. Wait, stop. We can't do this. We can't go back and forth accusing each other. For now, we need to trust each other and start a serious investigation. Huh? If we all lose our trust in one another, because of this, it's all over. We have to believe in each other and investigate this case. Investigating is the same thing as not trusting each other. No, it's completely different from what Monokuma wants us to do. He wants us to throw accusations at one another and lose all the trust in each other. And we can't let him get what he wants. We need to investigate the murder not because we don't trust each other, but because we do. Did I say something wrong? You're just so direct and assertive. No, I just said what was on my mind. You really are a detective. Now that we need to investigate, you're becoming super reliable. I agree with Shuichi, actually. He just said exactly what I was gonna say. Males are degenerate creatures who betray others easily, but I'll trust you this time. The only good thing about males is that girls give birth to them. What? Ganta not smart. Not sure Ganta be much help, but Ganta do best for everyone. I will work hard with Ottawa's guidance. I'm much happier alive than dead anyway. As novice investigators, logic dictates that we work together rather than give in to paranoia. If this is what everyone desires, then I shall give this task my all. You can leave it to me. I'll find the culprit in no time. Phew, I'm glad no one's given up yet. Yeah, of course they haven't. I can't change what has already happened. All I can do is what must be done. Otherwise, Rantaro died for nothing. I have to do it. I won't give up. We'll all escape from here. I'll make sure of it.
The child bearer hasn't even said anything yet.
Yeah, she only, well, no, she said the chances of one of us is 1 in 15. And so she said that shouldn't be too hard to figure out. That's all she said. We need to do this so poor Rantaro won't have any regrets, and so we can survive. Yes, let's find the culprit who killed Rantaro. You're right, let's do it. Thank you, Shuichi. So much has happened in such a short time, and I haven't been able to keep up with everything. But I know that I need to fight back against the class trial to protect everyone. This isn't quite the mood I was expecting, but it's okay. At least now you guys seem like you're getting into it. You again, the fuck you doing here? Don't be so crude. I've come to bring you all a wonderful present. This is giving me the heebie-jeebies. Dun dun, a notebook that will kill anyone whose name is written in it. Death Note reference.
Hashtag copyright.
Could it be the Death Net? Whoops, my bad. It's a Monokuma file. You did that on purpose, didn't you? The Monokuma file is a detailed report that summarizes all the info about the dead body. But there's no info that would point to the Blackened, cause that would ruin the trial. I don't know, maybe you guys will find it useful since you're not experienced investigators, you know. Monokuma file? Like hell am I gonna believe something he made. Whether you believe it or not, it would still be prudent to examine its contents now. Oh, whoopsies. Hit my mic. Ottawa has spoken. He says we shouldn't take our eyes off the monopad. Yeah, I think we should read it. The file has all the info about the victim. I wonder what it says. Victim is Rantaro Amami. It doesn't say what his ultimate talent is. The victim's body was discovered in the library. Estimated time of death is 9:10 p.m. The victim was subjected to blunt force trauma to the back of the skull, resulting in cranial fractures and immediate death. No other injuries were detected. Domestic... Monokuma File 1 has been added to the Truth Bullets section in your monopad. It doesn't say whether or not he's the mastermind. That's obvious. But the killing game is still going on, so I'm gonna assume he wasn't, right? But if Rantaro wasn't the mastermind, then who is? I know it's a little late, but seeing this makes it real. Rantaro is really dead. This is the mastermind's fault. The mastermind killed Rantaro. Mastermind, I'm sorry, what are we talking about? Kaede, please explain what's going on and spare us no teeth. Yeah, I will. Shuichi and I explained to everyone. We told them about the possibility of the mastermind hiding among us, and about the trap we had set in the library to lure them out. And that someone got snagged in our trap, so we came to the library to check. Discovered Rantaro's body. I see, so that is what happened. I was not aware you two had planned such a thing. So you use those cameras I modified for this bullshit? But why would you keep something so important a secret from us? Once we knew one of us was the mastermind, we'd start fighting over who it was. That's what you two were afraid of, wasn't it? Yeah, that's right. But if there are cameras, won't this case be solved really easily. Aw, man, that's so boring. Your amusement is the least of our concerns. We need to check the cameras right now. The culprit should be in the pictures. It'll be case closed. Alright, let me go get the cameras. Shuichi quickly retrieved all 3 cameras and rushed back to everyone. Okay, I've got them. It was hard removing the camera that Kaede set up. She really taped it down well. Well, I really didn't want the camera to fall since it was aimed at the moving bookcase. Here, it's these 3 cameras. Now we just have to develop the film. Allow me to perform that. Wow, is there anything the Ultimate Maid can't do? I heard everything you said. If that's what you need, just leave it to me. Huh? I'll develop the photos so you bastards can focus on the investigation. Because if you guys get punished, it would be way too gory. Hey, don't butt into our... But she ignored my objection, walked up to Shuichi, and took the cameras from him. I am a strong, sensual woman. Do not underestimate me. Okay, yeah, you still like Monofetti? She's very scary. She's like, I don't like gore, but then walks up to Shuichi and like fucking steals them. No need to worry. We all have to follow the rules. We won't do anything underhanded or devious. So I'll let you know when I'm finished developing the photos. Wait, give the cameras back! It was pointless to yell at her. Monofetti left as swiftly as the wind. Ah, there she goes. No, that wasn't important evidence. Sorry, I was being careless. It's probably okay. She says she'd develop photos, then give photos back. And she said she had to follow the rules, so I don't think she would destroy evidence. Looks like that we've got no choice but to believe that. It's important to believe. Ottawa only shows mercy to those who believe. Kaede, I know you're worried, but you can trust me. We just have to be patient. That's not all I'm worried about. I thought this whole thing would be over once we expose the mastermind. But now we're just in a bigger mess. A mess we have to see through to the end. Kaede, I have a proposal for you. It's alright with you. Could we keep working together during the trial, like we're doing now? Shuichi? I'm just an apprentice, but I think I can help you as a detective. No, I want to help you. Of course. With you at my side, it'll be like having 100 people helping me. Shuichi, just go for it. You clearly like her. Hey, so I don't care about this mushy stuff, so let's get started already. And try to take this seriously, okay? Our lives are on the line. It takes a lot of mental power to say something like that so cheerfully. Before we start, I'd like to suggest that we not investigate by ourselves. Why? If we let the culprit work by themselves, they might try and destroy evidence, right? Oh, you're right, since the culprit is one of us. If each of us watches the other, no one will be able to hide any evidence. I do not intend to offer a suggestion that would further arouse suspicion, but... No, that's logical. Please speak your mind, Kurumi. It's not something you should be proud to say, but I guess we don't have a choice. After all, if we don't find out who the culprit is, we'll all be killed. Yes. Yeah, we have to do it. Once we expose the mastermind, we'll be able to escape. We can definitely do it. So, this is the first investigation that we're going to be doing. I will talk about, I do remember how the investigations go. We have to keep investigating until we have found all the evidence possible. So it won't let us continue unless we found everything. Obviously it won't tell us where everything is. But there is some investigation mode, which is this. It'll show certain things that we need to know. So we should probably talk to everybody, and we'll see what happens. So let's start off with talking with Ryoma. Well, if you're the ultimate detective, then you've got your eyes on the culprit, right? What? Tell me, who do you think the culprit is? I don't mind if it's just an educated guess. Oh, I want to know too. No, I'm sorry, I can't say anything yet. But there's someone you're a little bit suspicious of, right? No, there's gotta be. But you're afraid of that. You're afraid of suspecting someone, aren't you? That's how it looks to me. But with things the way they are, wouldn't it be better if you suspect others more? And let me just warn you, the way the world works is that those who speak win. Truth can easily be twisted. In order to fix a twisted truth, you need something even more powerful. Can anyone tell what he has in his mouth? Mel, can you tell it all? I don't know what that is. Is it like a lollipop? But it has a black handle.
It's a cigar.
A cigar?
Yeah. Well, you know it's a stick. Like a toothpick. It's just a darker color.
I don't really tell. A key? Box says it's a key. You could be right. Tons of books are crammed into this bookcase and arranged in various stacks on top. It doesn't seem as if anything had changed since we set up the cameras. The books that you stacked up haven't moved. Oh, you mean the ones I stacked up to keep people from going through the vent? Yeah, those have been left alone. Stacked books has been added to the truth bullets section of your monopad. Okay, I'm gonna start using the mouse a little more better for this. I'm pretty sure I don't need to tell you this, but shouldn't we investigate Rondaro's body? Yes, if we want to find clues, we have to. But if it's too much for you, Kaede, you don't have to, okay? No, it's fine. I can do it. My mind was set and I started to walk towards Rondaro's body. The last time I saw Rantaro, he was alive and well. Why did Rantaro die here?
Rantaro kinda thick.
Rantaro kinda thick? What? He's dead, and then you're like, damn, he looks good. Oh my god, you're a necrophiliac.
No.
Oh my god. Why do I learn something so horrifying from you every day? Oh, jeez. Alright, let's continue and ignore the fact that Mel's a necrophiliac. I mean, if Rantaro was the one who moved the bookcase, that would mean he came all the way over here after the bookcase opened. He moved away from the hidden door to this spot. Why would he do that? And there's no trace of his body being moved. It doesn't add up. Are you okay? You've gone pale. Although I guess that's normal. We have to investigate a body after all. The body of someone who was alive and talked to us just a little while ago. It's okay, really. We just have to do our best. By the way, to those who are listening and don't get it, I'm just joking around with Mel. Like, I don't actually think that. Although, sometimes she says weird things.
Sometimes.
You're right, it's all the time. And so we can protect everyone else. We have to defeat the mastermind who's orchestrating this whole thing. Kaede, I'll help you in any way I can. I'll support you for this investigation. I am sort of a detective after all. Sort of. You are a detective, remember? Ah, right. Alright. Bloody shot put ball. A bloody shot put ball is on the ground. The shot put ball, could it be? Yeah, it definitely came from the warehouse on the first floor. There's blood all over it. That's the murder weapon, right? I don't see anything else that could have been used. The shot itself is heavy. You would have to be fairly strong to use it as a weapon. Fairly strong, huh? Bloody shot put ball has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. I know we need to examine his body, but I'm not sure where to start. It's okay, I can do it. Shuichi showed no hesitation as he began to examine Rantaro's body. There's blood on the back of his head. It looks like a pretty deep wound. It's consistent with blunt force trauma. I don't see any other injuries that Monokuma... The Monokuma file is accurate. This must be the fatal wound. So, we can trust the Monokuma file? Yes, for now. Shuichi then stuck his hand into Rantaro's pocket. Wait, what are you doing? I'm checking what he has on his person. There might be a clue. If we're going to do this, we have to be thorough. I told you I would support you after all. How could you say that with so much confidence? Come on, Kaede, pull yourself together. Rantaro had in his possession the key to his room and the student handbook monopad. The monopad is definitely his, and it's exactly the same model as ours. He didn't have a card key on him? That's what I was thinking, but he didn't have it. Then Rantaro really wasn't the mastermind. If he was the mastermind, he wouldn't have come here without the card key. So, with that, we know now. That is the most likely possibility. Why was Rantaro here if he wasn't the mastermind?
Maybe he was with the mastermind. Dun dun dun.
Possible. Rantaro's belongings have been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Kaede, are you okay? We finished investigating the body. Let's get out of here for now, okay? Yeah, sorry. Something is bothering me. Why did Rantaro come to the library? It seems likely that he is not the mastermind. What reason did he have for coming here? I'm guessing it had something to do with what Rantaro mentioned earlier. It's not about outfoxing everyone in the killing game. It's about ending the game itself. That's the real goal. Ending the game itself. And it's possible he noticed the hidden door in the library just like we did. What? He might have come to the same conclusion we did. That the mastermind would come here. You mean he had the same idea as us? No way! He should have told us. We could have worked together. I collapsed to the floor, crushed by the weight of my frustration. No, he probably couldn't risk telling us. Like you said, he was suspicious of everyone. I have you, Kaede, but Rantaro didn't have anyone he could trust. That might have been the only difference between me and him. As he said that, he offered me a hand. I took his hand and he firmly pulled me up to my feet. Kaede, let's go. We can't...
Yes, compare yourself to the dead body.
Kaede, let's go. We can't waste any time now. You're not going to give up, right? You're going to save everyone. Shuichi. He's right. I can't give up right now. Thanks. I feel like I can rely on you even more. Huh? Shuichi is right. We can't give up until it's over. If people can't tell, whenever Shuichi looks like that, he blushes. You can kind of see it's kind of pinkish around his eyes.
It's pretty obvious when his skin is so freaking paper white, you know?
Yeah. I can't stay depressed forever. I have to help everyone get out of here. We have to continue the investigation. We gotta find the mastermind. Okay. The vent is open. I was the one who took off the grate and left it in the duct. And we were keeping watch in the classroom this vent leads to. I don't think the culprit came in or out of there. Yeah, that's true. Library vent. Been added to the truth bullets. Surprised none of you asked what truth bullets are.
They're just evidence.
Yeah, I know what they are. A moving bookcase is closed right now, so the hidden door is currently out of sight.
The big
You guys...
pretty girls are standing next to each other.
Yeah. Yeah, it should still be there. Let me check. Richie climbed up the ladder and looked at the top of the moving bookcase. It's still here. I should take it down now. Removing is fine, but won't your receiver go off when you move it? No, it's alright. I turned the receiver off. Huh? You turn it off? Yeah, I made sure to switch it off on the way down here. I thought the mastermind could still be inside, so I didn't want to alert them. I see. Smart thinking. Sorry, something just fell right behind me. I thought my green screen was gonna fall on me. Which, I mean, it's made out of cloth, so I'd be fine. Alright, let's see, who else should we talk to? Let's talk with, Witch Girl. I don't know who killed Rantaro, but it's Monokuma's fault it happened. Because he pressured us. This happened. The motive he gave us is part of it. And so this is the strange music. He played the music at such a high volume, make us feel sick and want to kill. It was awful. I thought I'd go crazy. I bet someone felt pressured by that and killed Rantaro. It's all Monokuma's fault. Anyway, we have to stop the mastermind, so this is the last murder that ever happens here. We just have to. I really feel like we'll get nothing from Miyu. Don't talk to me, you crotch itch. I'm fucking busy. Miyu continued ignoring us while she was fiddled with a controller. What's the controller for? Dun dun. Dun dun da dun. It's a prone? A prone? I don't mean to butt in the conversation, but do you mean drone? If it was a prone, it'd team up with the rest of the... Oh, she's referencing an anime. I have no idea what she's talking about. Wait a second, the controller is...
By the way, Jake.
What's up?
The sound that Mew was trying to make was the Zelda secret chest find or something like that.
Ah.
Da, 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 da.
Oh, that's right. I didn't notice that.
Yeah. That.
Oh my god. Everything that comes out of this woman's mouth is dirty. She says, ha ha ha, now you're getting it, dick cheese.
Nerdy.
What?
I would say it's more explicit.
I said dirty, not nerdy.
Oh, you said dirty. Okay. I thought
Yeah.
you said nerdy. I was so confused.
She laughed obnoxiously and pointed her finger upward. Ah, feast your eyes on the latest creation from the gorgeous girl genius, Dia Aruma. It's a drone. I told you that's a drone. If it was a drone, it'd be leading a pack of vicious monsters. I don't get it. When did you have time to make this? I got bored after I made those cameras you asked for, so I modified this RC plane. I even packed it with a camera, so it'll take perfect aerial photographs. From there, I'll use the photos as a reference to draft a floor plan to help the investigation. This way, I get out of having to do any actual investigative legwork. Drafting a floor plan with photos. That's amazing. I'm sure this will help with the investigation. The only problem is I'm not used to operating a drone and taking pictures with it. You shouldn't be proud of that, and if you don't hurry, the investigation will end soon. I can't do shit about it, so just calm your tiny tits and shut up. God damn it, I hate speaking for her. I feel terrible saying these things.
I mean,
if I actually got like super popular, they could come back and take these audio things and out of context. So I feel awful saying this. Oh my god! He said, "Shut up, you. My chest is way better than your nasty cow udders." Oh my god, Kaidi actually clapped back.
damn. Clap.
Oh, and there she goes. She's going back to their, whatever that part of her is. Udders. Udders. You're a bit wimpy when someone stands up to you, huh? You're actually a complete wuss. Ooh, even Twitch Girl is like that, is talking shit down to her. Okay, I see why you like her now.
Yeah.
So the RC is just going around and doing shit. Shouldn't we open the bookcase? Let's talk with Kurumi. Why did the culprit not step forward and take advantage of the first blood purge? What? The culprit must have killed to survive. So, it is odd that they would not step forward. True. I wonder what that means. I can think of several possibilities, but the worst case scenario is the culprit's objective wasn't to survive. It was to kill everyone here. Yeah, there's psychopath, definitely. Everyone. That would explain why they would forego their survival in favor of a class trial. But doesn't that seem like a bit of a stretch to you? Well, if the culprit is also the mastermind, then it certainly is plausible. Well, true, killing us all would seem like something the mastermind would do. So we cannot lose this fight. Even on this uncharted path, we must find our way. Moving ladder I used to reorganize books. Nothing out of ordinary here. I want to look at the bookcase itself. Right up here. Is that anything? Anything else around here?
Why is it glowing? What the frick?
There's an investigative vision that you can turn on. Why is the globe glowing? The mysterious glow, but I don't think it has anything to do with this. Okay.
Can you go out of the classroom?
Yes, I think. It's the front door that leads directly to the basement stairs. We went through this door before we discovered Rantaro's body. We entered the library through here with Kaito and Tenko. Yeah, we saw the moving bookcase close and then we ran over. We found Rantaro's body behind the bookcase. I wonder if Rantaro entered through the same door as we did. Maybe the mastermind did too. When we see the pictures after the Monokubs develop them, that will be clear. I guess all we can do is wait. So, I guess we can't leave, actually. Hey, this bookcase, anything here? That door, the sliding door. This is the rear door. It's the furthest door from the stairs. But
Sliding door.
yeah. It leads to the hallway. By the way, this is a sliding door. See, it opens when you slide it. Yes, I saw that. You think Rantaro entered through this door? I can't say for sure until we get these pictures back from the Mono Cubs. You're right, we'll just have to wait. What else is there to it?
Click on the thingy over there.
Which one?
To
Which
the left.
thing? The TV?
The far left, the announcement thingy, or the TV. The monitor.
The time limit to start the killing game had almost expired. But then the countdown stopped and that obnoxious noise went away too. I wonder... Sorry, my phone just... I wonder what would have happened if the time limit expired. Yeah, there's nothing else here to the left other than the monitor.
Have you talked to Suichi yet?
Have I talked to Shuichi yet? No, I haven't. Hey Kairi, do you remember what we saw when we came in here? Yeah, I remember. We saw the moving bookcase close on its own, right? No one even touched it, so how did that happen? Actually, it has to do with how the bookcase works. Shuichi moved the bookcase to reveal the hidden door. Take a look at this. If I let go of the bookcase, you let go of the bookcase, and after waiting for a bit, it closed. Okay. Oh, it closed on its own. Bookcase is set up like an automatic door. It closes after a period of time. It makes perfect sense when you think about it. If it didn't close on its own, you wouldn't be able to put the bookcase back after you went inside. I see. The bookcase has to close on its own once you go through the... But wait, if the bookcase closes itself after you enter the hidden door... Oh, maybe the reason why the bookcase closed itself was because the mastermind was hiding just past the hidden door. After killing Rantaro, they ran through the hidden door. It certainly is possible. Let's check that now. How do we check it? The dust on the card reader, remember? Shuichi removed the bookcase again to reveal the hidden door once more. Alright, let's see. We leaned in to get a closer look at the gap of the card reader. Huh? The dust is still here. Looks like the card reader wasn't used. That means the mastermind didn't hide here. What if the mastermind replaced the dust after they used the card reader? No, I remember exactly where I put the dust. This hasn't been moved at all. I think it's safe to say to assume the mastermind did not go through the door. Then the one who moving bookcase at the time was Rantaro himself? I can't say for sure. We'll know more when we get the pictures back. There's a chance that someone else is hiding here. Well, I still think the mastermind is the culprit. So we just need to find the clues that can connect us to the mastermind. We'll end the killing game that way too. I think we've investigated the entire library now, but we still don't know anything yet. I feel like we didn't get any closer to the mastermind. The most important piece of the evidence will be those photos. Once we get those, but then again, we can't just say that and do nothing. Let's keep investigating what we can. Keep investigating? Yes, I think we should collect alibis. We need to verify where everyone was during the time frame when Rantaro was killed. If that's the case, then who should we question? 6 people that went down to the basement with Rantaro. Kaito, Ganta, Maki, Tenko, Angie, and Himiko. Let's talk to them first. They should have been in the game room along with Rantaro. Let's ask them what happened there. Okay, let's go find him. For now, let's head to the game room. Alright. Oh, wait. Sorry, that's... Maki. Maki, you were in the game room when Rantaro was killed, right? What were you all doing down here? Rantaro was with you, right? Am I a suspect? Oh, no, that's not what I meant. You should suspect me. In fact, you should be suspicious of everyone. Huh? Someone got killed right after we all gathered here. The timing is too perfect. Then again, with the time limit so close to expiring, maybe that's why it happened. So trust no one, Kaede, or you'll lose. Got it? I can't get a read on Maki at all. She just saw a dead body, yet she's perfectly calm. It's hard to imagine her as the ultimate child caregiver. But why were you here? Why were you all here in the first place? It was Kaido's idea. He suddenly wanted to hold a strategy meeting and gathered us together. He said we should confront Monokuma once the time limit expires. Yeah, she's definitely crazy, Fox. Definitely a nutcase. And he picked the 7 people he thought would be useful in a fight. He picked Himiko. He thought Himiko would be good in a fight? I'm sorry, but Himiko would go down faster than anybody.
Oh yeah, she'd be going down the fastest.
Himiko and Angie would go down real quick. I think Rantaro, Maki, and Tenko would be fine. Gonta would definitely be fine on his own.
Wait, the dude who died is with them.
Yeah, that was before the murder. Kaito thought Himiko's magic and Angie's connection to Atua would be useful. Yeah, even Maki was like, what? But what about you, Maki? Why did he also pick the ultimate child caregiver? He just looked at me and said, yeah, you probably know how to fight. That's it? Jeez, that does sound like something Kaito would do, though. But why have a strategy meeting in the game room? In the basement? Beats me. Maybe Kaito figured it would be harder for Monokuma to find us here. In other words, it was just a coincidence. And what was Rantaro doing at the time? Was he in a strategy meeting with you? He was, first. But then he excused himself to go to the bathroom and left us on his own. Kaito and Tenko went looking for him so we could finish the meeting before time expired. That must have been or happened around... Huh? What are you guys doing here? Okay, it's just talking about what happened before. Then, did the 4 of you just wait in the game room the whole time? Angie, Himiko, and I were the only ones who stayed behind. Gonta never joined us. Gonta wasn't with you guys? Gonta did arrive, but he left and locked himself in the AV room in the back. He was in the AV room by himself? Suspicious behavior, isn't it? The other 2 felt the same way. What other 2? Why don't you go to the AV room? They're probably still there. But we couldn't get into that room before. Hey Shuichi, the AV room is that room in the back, right? Kaede, have you never been in there before? Nope, not yet. Wait, Gonta not murder anyone. I told you, we're not saying you did, we just want to talk. No, it's him, alright. He's got the face of the killer. No judge Gonta by his outside. On inside, Gonta gentleman. Hey, what's going on here? Oh, hey there, Katie. We're just trying to ask him. Yeah, just tell us while we're still asking nicely. Are you or are you not the culprit? Or are you not the culprit? Are you not the culprit? Ganta, no, it's just been this over and over. We can't move forward at all. I think your questions are the problem. Then I'll change the question. Kimmy buys 5 strawberries for 50 cents each and 1 apple. That's totally off topic, Kimiko. Do your own math homework. Hey, Ganta, I talked to Maki earlier. You were in the basement AV room alone the whole time, right? But what were you doing here alone? Ganta happy to be invited to meeting, but Ganta think he not be much help, cause he not smart. So Ganta in here alone watching Bug Movie. What? How does that help? Bug Movie fill Ganta with fight. Make Ganta ready to fight Monokuma. So it helps you fight. Okay, sure. You do you, Ganta. But why was it locked? What was locked? If you don't answer honestly, I'll change you into a girl with my magic. Huh? Ganta no can become girl. Ganta. Then Ganta never become gentleman. Himiko, can you he really wants to be a gentleman. Can you shut up for a second, Himiko? You're making this harder than it needs to be. Ganta, can you tell it what happened next? Ganta just need to focus. If Ganta no focus, Ganta no fill up and fight. Then, that it. Really, Ganta just want to protect everyone. But you guys not gonna believe Ganta, huh? Is Ganta so big and scary looking? Calm down, you're making a really scary face. Does Ganta feel so useless? After hearing his story, I can see why people would suspect him. But I wonder what really happened. Could he actually be the mastermind? Kaede, let's investigate.
Sliding door.
Yeah. We need to verify Ganta's alibi. Huh. Maybe you're right.
Go check what's playing on the TV.
Let's look at the video rack.
Anyway.
Oh, The Legend of 1900. I've always wanted to see this film. The one with the pianist that has eyes like a dead fish, right? The film won awards for its phenomenal music. US audience was removed to tears. Well, Americans do tend to get emotional. What?
What's
what else?
that supposed to mean?
Yeah, Shuichi, what do you mean? How dare you fucking talk to us like that? I mean, I'm not emotional. I grabbed a movie at random and the case was covered with pictures of naked men and women.
No.
Find any movies over there? Nothing suspicious over here. Let's go look somewhere else. Yeah, oh no, Fox. Definitely oh no. What's wrong? Did you see something? Oh no. Why? You're right. I said it's nothing. There's nothing here. Bunch of movies. I mean movies. Kaede, you're panicking. It's okay if you found a clue. You can tell me. Here, let me look. No, don't come over here. No, don't come over here. A couple minutes later, we were both looking down at the floor with beet red faces. I told you. Let's investigate something else.
I wonder.
Well, later someone's gonna have some fun. It's a screen for the projector, but the projector is turned off. If you roll up the screen, you could use it as a long pole. So what? I was just thinking that it could be used for something. Used how? Sometimes you say some weird things, Shuichi. Must be a detective quirk of yours. Ah, you think so? Sorry, you can treat it as me talking to myself. Let's look at the video rack on this side. Speaker. I can't look at the projector, it won't let me. Let me turn on the... Oh, here it is. Video player for watching movies. There's no video inside though. This doesn't have anything to do with the case. Yes it does, he said he was watching a bug movie. Himiko. The culprit is definitely Ganta. He looks suspicious no matter how you look at it. Now, it's still too early to determine that. There's a lot of things to consider. Yeah, really? Even so, it's definitely Ganta. He's suspicious no matter how you look at it. The door, look at the door. Okay, I'll look at the door after. No, why don't you help investigate before you decide that, Himiko? Investigating is a pain. Ganta's suspicious no matter how you look at it. Like I said, you need to investigate before you decide that. Hell, use your magic for all I care. Magic shouldn't be used like that. It'll lead to corruption. And stop being so lazy and put some actual effort into solving this. Alright, the door is different from the one we used to enter the game room. Is this connected to the hallway? It seems that way. Let's check. It's a sliding door. It'll open. I tried to open it, but... Bang. That's weird. It doesn't open all the way. Looks like it wasn't installed right. I can only stick my arm through. I can see the hallway on the other side, but I suppose it's not possible to use it. No. If it's Ganta, it doesn't matter if the door was stuck. He's strong enough to throw that super heavy manhole cover. Yeah, he could eat this door for breakfast.
Why don't you just ask him to open the door then?
Ganta not eat door for breakfast. Breakfast's important meal of day for any gentleman. I agree. Huh? You think Ganta could eat this door? No, not that. I mean, I don't think he did anything like that. Look at this. There's dust piled up on the railing of the door. The sliding door hasn't moved in a while. So then he just forced his way through the gap? That's not possible. There's maybe enough space for a baseball to fit through. I guess an arm could fit through as well, if it were thin enough. So then he used magic that makes you slim and keeps the fat off. Ganta no can use magic. Oh, I can. Those two...
Ganta's not even fat, he's all muscle.
Yeah, he's pure muscle. What's the matter, Shuichi? Nothing. Just something I want to confirm. I'm gonna try sliding the door one more time. As Shuichi peeked through the gap of the sliding door, he muttered, I thought so. Look, you can see the rear entrance to the library from here. This door and the rear entrance are located straight across from one another. So what? I'm not sure if it matters yet, but this is a little concerning. Concerning how? I think we investigated everything here too. Then what should we do next? For now, let's ask others some questions. There are still some people we haven't talked to. I hate Magic Girl now. Yeah, I don't like her that much. I'll be right back, you guys. It'll be really quick this time, I promise.
All of the evidence is pointing towards that really short guy. that really weird ass short guy. Someone could have thrown this through. Well, they're sliding doors. That doesn't mean that they're not like cars. The doors look like they would have left a mark also. I don't think the doors were open either. Well, it's mainly speculation, but Goncha was the only person in that room at the time of the murder. Plus, they never said that the other door to the library was like open or something. It's closed. It could be that someone went in there, killed him, and then closed the door and they were out. There's also that thing possible. Who are all the people unaccounted for? That's what we really need. The only reason why Goncha was was sus in the first place. He was alone in that room. But he's too big of a guy and too mixed of a guy to actually kill. Plus, that's a movie room. I don't think they'd randomly have an item from the warehouse if he was just in that room. It was also locked from both sides. So unless he snuck in that ball from like whenever before that. Yeah, somebody could have backed him with the ball. Well, it didn't say that there were multiple forces onto his head. It just said that there was one trauma. There wasn't any like spread damage, so I don't think they did multiple hits. I think it was just one swing. We don't want to rule anyone out, but we also don't want to key in on anyone else. Supposedly, yes, it caused instant death. Oh, you know what I also forgot? I forgot that the robot existed. He could also be a suspect, you know.
Alright, I'm back.
He wasn't accounted for. Welcome back. Me and Fox are just debating about who it could be.
Someone could have thrown the ball through each door to hit Rontro. then why mention an arm can fit through anything? Someone could have bashed him with a ball and left. Yeah, a lot of interesting theories. Sorry, I had to get something to eat because
It's okay. Me and Fox were just talking and debating about who it could be, and like the possible stuff that could have happened.
When I don't eat for a while, so I have tremors, and
Oh no.
when I don't eat for a while, it makes it 10 times worse and I start shaking like crazy.
Damn.
So I had to go get something to eat.
How was the cake yesterday though? That's a good cake.
I need to turn up your voice because I can't hear you that well.
How was your cake?
How was my cake? Oh, that was really good.
I'm sorry, I'm not generally a loud person, so
Don't worry about it. I turned up the volume on Discord for you.
Alright.
We'd already know who the mastermind is. That's true. But we shouldn't wait around and do nothing. Yeah, you're right. So let's leave this and go find everybody else. Could he have bled out instead? Yeah, the mono file said he died instantly. Yeah, there also would have been more blood. You. Oh, Tenko, I wanted to ask you something. We asked Tenko about what happened in the game room, but she only confirmed what Maki had told us and didn't provide any new information. I see. I knew it. Gonto would have been the most suspicious since he locked himself in the AV room. Not to mention, he's also a male. Are you submitting that as evidence? By the way, how has your investigation been going? I haven't done any investigating. What? Hey, degenerate, don't give me that face. I have been doing something else. I've been watching Angie.
It's somebody who's super strong, but Gonto's ruled out because he's stuck inside of a room. He can't fit through the door. Also, he was in the basement. The first floor has the supply where the ball was, so it had to be someone who wasn't in the basement.
Yeah. Or they could have brought down that ball with them.
Without any suspicions from the other people?
You could put it in your pocket. It'd be super heavy and probably weighing down your pants, but probably could.
Oh yes, let me just drag around my pants ankles deep.
We agreed to investigate one another person, right? But Angie's just been wandering around alone. Oh, that's why you're with Angie. I don't want to suspect anyone either, but girls' lives are at stake here. For investigation, this test, like this to work, we have to trust each other. Oh, she does not look happy right now. Don't act all high and mighty with me, you two-faced degenerate. Sorry, that wasn't my intention. Wait, you said you were with Angie, but I don't see her nearby. Oh, there she is. But why are you so far away from her? You're not gonna investigate,
She's
Angie.
like following her around the freaking hood.
Yeah. Investigating is important, but I gotta say my prayers to Atua too. Oh, Atua, please let Rantaro enter heaven safe and sound. I suppose a prayer couldn't hurt. Rantaro died in such a gruesome way. Would he be able to go to heaven in peace? It'd be nice if he could. Don't worry, I'll pray hard. If I pray hard enough, I'll earn enough points to become a platinum disciple.
Damn.
Sounds like a credit card reward program.
It does.
Who else have we not investigated? Is there anyone up here?
Go to the first floor.
Let's go back to the classroom.
Well, they don't have stuff inside of a school to.
Can't they just look for fingerprints, or do they not have that stuff? They're not smart enough for that. Kaede, Shuichi, I would like to ask you two a question. You were on the lookout inside this classroom, right? Yeah, from here we could keep an eye on the basement and it was close to the library. That's our alibi. We were both in this classroom when the murder occurred. I see, then the probability that you two committed the crime is extremely low. By the way, were you together the entire time? No, I did leave for a bit to see what was happening in the basement. But besides that, we were together the whole time until the receiver went off. That's right. I understand. Thank you very much. Is that all you wanted to ask? Oh, may I ask you one more question specifically about that vent? It appears to be connected to this classroom. The air duct in the basement hallway leads to it. Yeah, I was also concerned about this vent, that's why we kept watching this classroom. Because the culprit wouldn't be able to use the vent if we're here on the lookout. Under those circumstances, it would be difficult to sneak into the library from here. Kaede stacked up the books in front of the library vent as well. With those in the way, it would be even harder for someone to go in and out. Really, I will be sure to save that important piece of information in my memory bank. I hope my line of questioning has not offended either of you. It is necessary so that we may find the truth. Ibo, you totally sounded like a detective or a lawyer just now. Oh, maybe you were a detective or a lawyer in a past life. A past life? How could I have a past life when I'm not made of human components? Oh, like, creepy weird guy now.
His hair is not even like human hair. It's freaking.
Let me guess. Yeah, you wish to hear my alibi, yes? How do you know? My appearance and actions thus far suggest I am someone who would commit murder. At least he's self-aware. So he knows he looks there. He looks like a murderer.
I mean, his
But
cosplay is awfully.
So to briefly state the truth. When the body discovery announcement played, I was in the dining hall eating supper. That's kind of sad.
Eating supper at night? They
Yeah.
died at 9:10 p.m.
The other people there with me were Miyu, Kurumi, and Tsumugi. The Mata Cubs prepared the meal for me. It was listed on the menu as pasta that tastes like a lonely old lady eating her grandkid's birthday cake or some such. That pasta sounds depressing. That concludes my alibi. I do hope it can be of some help. And what about the people around you? Did you notice anything in particular? If there was something to know, it would be that Miyu was tinkering with something or other.
Oh, that was because she was making her drown.
There was also a brief period of time where Tsumugi left to use the restroom. The restroom, huh? Interesting. Well, Tsumugi is the ultimate cosplayer. She would have gone to the bathroom to secretly disguise herself as someone else. Someone else, but who? I don't know, but I'll go talk to her. She should be at the crime scene in the library. Still something
Maybe
you needed.
she was being Bella Daphne.
Bella what?
Bella is whatever her name is.
Bella Delphine?
Yeah, Bella Delphine. I forget about the L. I say Daphne.
It's the vent that
I
it's
don't care enough to remember her name.
yeah. It's the vent that connects to the library. Suichi and I were on the lookout. Let me talk to you, Kibo. Hey Kibo, what were you doing and where did the body and where during the body discovery announcement? My alibi. The way he just turned, the way he looks now. Are you glitching right now? No, I'm just searching for the right words.
He's processing through his memory.
In all honesty, I was alone in my room, so I admit my alibi is not altogether reliable. So you don't have an alibi. But Ryoma said he was alone in his room too. Jeez, way to throw him under the bus. That was not my intention. But I see both Kibo and Ryoma don't have an alibi. But that means it's possible one of those two is the mastermind. Am I under suspicion because I don't have an alibi? No, I won't suspect you just because you don't have an alibi. And I'm not saying that because you're a robot or anything. I'm not robophobic at all. Thank you very much. But you don't need to be so PC. Nowadays you need to be PC. Putting aside everything, put aside the thing about Samugi, now we know everyone's alibi. Huh? What about Kokichi? We don't need to ask him, he was definitely alone. Everyone we talked to hasn't seen him, so no one could corroborate his alibi, right? That means he must have been alone. Oh, you're right. I guess that's why you're a detective and I'm not. Sorry if the camera seems kind of weird. I'm playing with one hand right now.
Oh yes, we get to look in one direction.
I'm eating my sandwich. Alright, Samugi. Hey Samugi, I need to ask you something. She looks like she's busy thinking about something, so she won't talk to me. Okay, but that's no excuse to give up. I grabbed the hem of Samugi's shirt and began to lift it slowly. I'm gonna lift your skirt, Samugi. You okay with that? Wait, Kaede. Better talk or I'm gonna lift your skirt for Shuichi to see. And then I'm gonna tie your skirt around your head so everyone can see your panties. Oh my god. I understand, I just need to talk, right? Oh, took you long enough. Well, I can't let Shuichi's innocent eyes get dirty. No, they won't get dirty. Are you saying you've seen dirtier, Shuichi? Kaede can be crazy sometimes.
Honestly, that would be my solution.
No one's talking to you, so you, if they were a girl, you would just lift up a skirt if they had it, or take down their pants.
Yes.
You're gonna get arrested someday. What did you want to talk about? I'm just gonna cut to the chase, since you're the ultimate cosplayer. That means you could disguise yourself as anyone, even one of us, right? Oh, so that's what you think of me. Well, since we're in this situation, I'll be clear. I only cosplay fictional characters. I don't cosplay real people. Rather, I can't. You can't? Isn't it easy just to wear someone else's clothes as a disguise and... Cosplay isn't a disguise. Ah, sorry. Well, you'll probably have a hard time believing me if I just say it, so I'll show you. Show me how. Come on, Kaede. Ah, wait. Samugi grabbed my hand and dragged me to the girls' bathroom on the first floor.
Ooh, things are getting spicy.
Are you gonna punch me or tie me up? Hey now, there's no way, no way I do a thing like that. Now, hurry up and take your clothes off. What? Why? Just because I'm going to cosplay as you. Now, of course. Now give me your clothes. Huh, but... Come on, hurry up. What? I slowly undressed and handed my clothes to Tsumugi. After telling me to look the other way, I waited while she changed into my clothes. Okay, now you can look.
Wait, so is she just standing there naked?
She's just in her underwear.
Yeah.
Huh? A gross, bumpy rash had spread across Tsumugi's body. Hi, I'm Kaede Akamatsu. This isn't cosplay of the spiky-headed underlying of a certain space emperor. This is Cosbach, an allergic reaction that happens when I dress up as real people. This is the price for my power, the equivalent exchange for my cosplay. Okay, I get it. Change out of my clothes already. We exchanged our clothes and returned to the library where Shuichi was waiting. Kaede, what's wrong? Tsumugi couldn't have disguised herself. You understand, since you saw the Cosbox, right? Cosplay is love. You breathe life into characters. It's almost like you're summoning them from fiction into the real world.
Oh my god.
Like an
What
oracle.
is wrong with her? Okay.
Yeah, she's crazy right now. That's why I can cosplay various characters from across the world of fiction. But it's impossible to cosplay as someone who exists in real life. Because that's not cosplay, it's just impersonating someone. I really don't need that long explanation. Bing dong, bing bong. Oh, this chime. It's time, you bastards. Time for the long-awaited class trial. No, it's not. We're just announcing that the photos are ready. Don't interrupt me. Anyway, I'll be waiting at the warehouse. Huh? Does my face look weird to you? Has my face always looked this weird? So long, farewell. Hi, random people of the world. Hi, Blank Awu. Glad to see you here.
Hiya.
I'm glad you stopped by. This is your first time here. Thank you. Oh, I hope you enjoy the stream. You hear that, Shuichi? The pictures have finally been developed. Let's go. Come on. Get a move. Oh wait, Kaede. How's life treating everyone? I'm doing okay right now. Things are going pretty okay. How about you, Mel? How you doing this second?
I'm doing pretty okay.
You're doing pretty okay? That's good.
Yes.
I ran at full sprint to the warehouse.
Wow, really? I couldn't tell.
Wait, Kaede, you shouldn't get so worked up. I can't help it. We're so close to learning the truth. We're gonna find out who the mastermind is.
Imagine if they don't even come up on camera.
Oh, you came. Sure did. I came to see you, Toots. You're as lovely as always. That's weird. Aren't you guys siblings? Why are you flirting with each other?
Oh, that's disturbing.
You drink as much as you want. I got cash to burn. Excuse me, can we get a bottle here? Box plush. Oh my god, yeah.
This is so weird.
How long are you guys gonna do this for? Take these. It's all the photos. They're separated in envelopes for each camera.
Why is that guy beat up?
I don't know. Use them to take the bastard down. It's all up to you now. Dead. I'm so rich. What's a journalist gonna do about it? Nothing. That's what. I don't know what happened to him. Maybe Monosuke beat him up. By the way, Monofini, wanna get out of here after your shift ends? Oh my god. So weird. I have no idea, Fox. I really don't know.
Ugh.
Anyway, it looks like we have the pictures now. Yeah, finally.
That's so disturbing, dude. They're siblings.
Everyone just shows up. The culprit should be in those photos, right? How exciting. I want to see the dumb look on the culprit's face. Alright, let's take a look. Let's look at the photos taken by the camera near the front entrance first. The envelope says front entrance and has a total of 4 pictures. Let's see the first picture. This is when we arrived at the library, so it took a picture then. Yeah, that was right before we found the Rantaro's body. That's a pretty bad picture of me, but don't focus on it too much. Rest assured, we do not care. Alright, let's get to the next one. This is a picture of us running into the library after we heard Tenko scream. That doesn't help us at all. Hurry up and show us the next picture. Yeah, okay. This is everyone else who came to the library after the body discovery announcement. Everyone pictured here, myself included, was on our way to the basement, so we got there a bit late. Hey, these are all pictures of when we found the body. There is one more photo of the front entrance, correct? Yeah, let's take a look at that one. Huh? Shuichi? Sorry, it looks like I tripped one of the sensors when I was removing the cameras. What are you saying? This picture doesn't seem to have any clues that will help us either. The camera only snapped these 4 pictures. Neither Ranro nor anyone else would be the culprit are in the photos. Did they both enter through the back door then? Let's examine the photos taken by the camera near the rear entrance then. Only 2 photos were taken by the camera pointed at the rear entrance. Let's see the picture first. Rantaro. The Rantaro went in through the rear entrance, perhaps so no one would see him. I thought it might be possible that he was moved to the library. He moved to the library after being murdered, but that does not appear to be the case. So that means he was killed in the library after going there of his own will. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Maybe it'll show the mastermind. Huh? Sorry, me again. This is when I was removing the camera. Hi, Kyle. Happy to see you here. Yeah, what an intention hog. He had no choice to remove To remove the cameras, he had to be close to the sensors. That's all for rear entrance, just those 2 photos. Huh? Culprit not in rear entrance photo either? What does that mean? They're not in either the front entrance pictures? Shuichi is kind of suspicious.
People know that he took down the cameras, so Shuichi isn't that suspicious.
Yeah, they know.
Plus, he's only in one of the photos of each camera, probably. That was when he removed them.
Yeah. Glad I could slide in here for a minute. Yeah, I'm glad you stopped by, man. It helps a lot. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's pretty odd. Why isn't there a picture of the mastermind entering? Hey, Shuichi, don't you think that's weird? Let's look at the pictures from the hidden door camera. That might tell us something. Oh yeah. The camera should have captured the moment the mastermind opened the door. I hope this was the case as I removed the photos from the envelope. There were 2 photos. First one was... Oh, Rantaro. But if Rantaro was the one who moved the bookcase, then he must have known about the hidden door. Will the culprit have gone into the hidden door? It was suicide. No.
I don't get how somebody could smash their head in with a ball.
Yeah. For now, let us
Just do it.
see the next picture. There is one remaining, is there? Yeah, here it is.
Watch it be Suichi again moving the camera or something.
What? Huh? What's Rantaro doing? It looks like he's reaching for the camera. Maybe he was trying to remove it. I did notice something while I was removing the camera. The security sent- oh, sorry, oop. Oh, I skipped over some stuff. But that would mean that Rantaro noticed it. He saw our hidden camera. Moving the bookcase triggers the sensor, which turns and activates the camera, right? The bookcase appears to have already moved, so why did the sensor activate? Who cares what happened to the culprit? How come they're not in any of the photos? The last photo must have been shortly before Rantaro was killed. If so, then the culprit should be pictured right behind him in this photo. Then why is the culprit nowhere to be seen? Hidden door photos have been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. That's all the photos.
The culprit's too short to be seen. Oh,
So,
yeah.
so we gained no new clues, and we still don't know who the culprit is. Ha ha ha, what a fucking waste. Did she really develop all the photos? Maybe she just got rid of the ones that showed the culprit. How rude. I developed all the film I was given. I swear by my almighty daddy that I did. Those are all the photos from the hidden cameras, so relax and get to deducing. These are seriously all the pictures? You gotta be kidding me. The culprit's not in any of them. The culprit didn't get to the library, then how did they kill Rantaro? So this must be what they call perfect crime. Perfect crime. Oh man, I was only slacking off because I thought the photos would reveal the culprit. You could have been helping us investigate. Oh, by the way. Rantaro had his monopad the whole time, didn't he? Do you think anything was in it? His student note handbook did not contain much in the way of pertinent information. I doubt it has anything to do with the case. He simply had his monopad with him. I inspected his monopad, but I didn't find anything suspicious about it. Heide, are you okay? Why? Why aren't they in the pictures? If the mastermind had these photos, it would have solved everything. So why the hell hiding? Alright, it's time for what you all been waiting for, the class trial. Please assemble in front of the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard. Remember that red door surrounded by plants? It's just on the other side. From there, you'll be escorted to a delightful class trial. See you all there. Time already. Seems we have no choice but to continue this discussion at the class trial. I don't want to go. Me neither. What a pain. Isn't this where the killer gets executed or something? So first, we have the class trial. There are like certain mini games and discussions and stuff that you have. Eventually we'll determine who it is. We need to expose the mastermind in this class trial. And then everything, including this killing game, will come to an end. Yeah, that's right. Let's find this mastermind. If it's a man, let's beat him to death. Oh, okay. Isn't beating them to death going a bit far? Everyone followed Monokuma's instructions and walked toward the courtyard. Patty, really, are you okay? Sorry, I didn't mean to worry you. I'm just so shocked. I really thought everything would be resolved once we looked at the photos. What?
To go do stuff.
Oh,
I have
okay.
to go help do stuff.
Alright.
So,
Thank you for stopping by the
see you
stream,
later.
Mel.
Bye.
But I can't give up. I can still expose the mastermind in this class trial. When everything, even this killing game, will come to an end. I'm okay now, Shuichi. Let's go. It's the red door in the courtyard, right? Alright. Our first class trial. Kaidi, I have one more question. You really think it's one of us? Not just the culprit, but the mastermind as well? Huh? Isn't that what you told me, Shuichi? Yes, but it's just, that was only my deduction. I don't know if I should trust that. Well, I don't know if it's true either, but that's why we need to confirm it. If you just dismiss a possibility and look the other way around without confirming anything, then you're just turning your back on the truth. What's the matter, Shuichi? You seemed so sure of yourself during the investigation. Sorry. Let's go. I'm sure they're waiting for us inside. So this is the Shrine of Judgment. Careful, everyone. If bad things happen, get behind Ganta. Then give me a piggyback ride. Come on, carry me. Oh my god, you're so fucking annoying. So are we doing the class trial here or what? Monokuma's nowhere to be seen. What's going on? Monokuma statue gives off such a weird vibe. What? Is this an elevator? Does he want us to board it? I don't wanna. I don't do scary rides. I don't want to get in on it either. Stay behind then. I'm sure that'll be just worse for you in the end. Yeah, that's true, I know. However, if everyone wishes to run away, I will cooperate as well. It's probably not a good idea. There's nowhere to run. As long as the end wall exists, escape's not an option. It'll be fine, let's work together. Remember our promise? We're gonna escape this place and remain good friends afterwards. So let's do it. I'm sure we'll be alright. Because we make such an incredible team. I wonder what I'll be able to... I wouldn't be able to call myself a man if I was still scared of hearing a girl say that. Bring it. I'll show them how I, Kaito Momoda, luminary of the stars, live. What do you mean, die? Don't say something all ominous like that. Let's do it. We have no choice, so we can't turn back now. Determined, we all set forward. Even as we walked toward the elevator, I was shaking with anxious dread. I kept going. They decided to fight, and then everyone had boarded the elevator. Oh, that's super cool. It's actually an elevator. Even so, this elevator is going pretty far down. We're falling. I wonder how far we'll plummet. I suddenly have to go to the bathroom real bad. By all means, go ahead. Of course, a robot wouldn't understand how inappropriate that is. As we waited to reach our destination, I whispered to Shuichi. Shuichi, about that talk from before. What? I think everyone is afraid of learning the truth. But the people who are willing to find the truth are the ones who can decide their fate. If you never know the lies from the truth, then you can't choose a path. You won't even know you're on a path. So fight for the truth, even if it's frightening. I know you can do this. If you're too scared to borrow the strength of others who will be there to help you, think of everyone you're helping and let that be your strength. I used to be like you. Before a piano concert, I was always so nervous that I thought I would vomit. But then I would remember all the people I've made smile with my performances. Heidi. Alright, let's go. It's better to end bad stuff like this as soon as possible. Those words were mainly for me, inspiring me so I would not turn back. After some time, the elevator finally came to a halt. The doors slowly opened to reveal what awaited us on the other side. Welcome to the class trial. Oh boy, the class trial is finally starting. Finally a game that actually feels like a game. Just as the prophecy foretold. Listen up. From here on, things are gonna get so violent you'll wish you'll turn your back. That's not true. There won't be any gory or violent scenes, I'm positive. This is an authentic replica of a courtroom. Huh. What bad taste. Why are you making us do this? Is this fun for you? Of course! Putting strangers in life or death snares is the best entertainment. You are seriously the worst. Worst or not, those who have fun are the real winners in this. Doesn't matter what terrible things you do or are done to you, as long as you're having fun. Wow, this is so sickening, it's almost refreshing. So how do we get this game going? There are podiums over there. Please stand behind the one with your name on it. Following Monokuma's instructions, we headed to our respective podiums. As I walked toward my podium, an image of his body flashed in my mind. Rantaro. He died without knowing his ultimate talent. No, he was murdered by some horrible low-life scumbag. I'll never forgive his killer. That's why we're going to expose the mastermind and end this killing game. That's all I can do for Rantaro now. His killer is in this room with us. The mastermind who's controlling Monokuma and forcing us to play this game. I don't think I'll ever be fully prepared to find out who that person is. But we have to find out who it is, so we can lift our suspicions of each other. So we can end this killing game. That's why I'm here. I can't show any fear here. I must fight to the bitter end. I will face this life or death class trial. Hey Fox, are you still here? I have a question. So, do you guys want me to continue going? Because I have, this is normally where I would end the stream. But if you guys want me to continue going, I will. I know it's a cliffhanger to leave on, but, it's gonna be a lot longer of a stream than I normally would do. So I'm just asking. Because I don't mind doing a longer stream, but, okay, because I would like to push it off till tomorrow. Tomorrow we will do the class, because, if you, since you don't know about it, the class trials can last Upwards of the class trials can last upwards of 2 to 3 hours themselves. So the class trials are super long. I think they deserve an entire stream to themselves. Um, so yeah, they're really long, Fox. It's insane how long they are. Um, I think at the shortest one that I can remember was like maybe 2 hours. Um, but they take quite a long time. Um, there's a lot of stuff. Um, yeah. Um, so I think if you don't mind, I'm going to end the stream here. Um, thank you, Fox. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you, Blank. Um, thank you, everybody who showed up. Thank you, Mel. I appreciate. Save it for another stream if if it's really that long. Yeah, it is. Um, so I'll see you guys. It's probably going to be tomorrow when I stream, but if not, it'll definitely be Sunday. Um, so I will either see you tomorrow or Sunday. It'll be early Sunday though if I do it, since I have D&D that day. It'll probably be around 1 o'clock, like I did today. So I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for stopping by the stream. I really appreciate it, and you guys have a great day.